Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to the Man United series. And up in today's episode, I have another treble episode and three absolutely massive games. First of all, we've got Man City away in the biggest league match of the season. And then we face Bayern Munich in both legs of the Champions League quarter-final. So yeah, no pressure for today's episode then, that is for sure. But one thing I do say is, we played one game off camera, of course. Man City away in the FA Cup quarter-final, and we got through them. But this is the big one today, away to Man City in the league. As you can see, they are top of the league currently with 65 points. We are second with 63 points. Played a game less as well, though, so in our game in hand, we'll be 1 point ahead of them. But I think a draw here is a massive result for us. I think this is a must-win game for them, to be honest. Because even if they win the game, of course, we've still got a chance of winning the title. Because win our game in hand, we'll be 2 points behind Man City if that happens. So I think it's a must-win game for them. If we draw the game, and it's still the advantage of us, of course, and win our game in hand, we'll be a point clear of them again. A draw, or a win, I think is a massive result for us. A win, if we win this game away to Man City, we've got to go on to win the league title after that point, I have to say. We have to go on to win the title at that point. If we win a game like this away to Man City, we have to go on and win the title. But if I'm being honest, I will happily take a draw in this game. A draw will be a fantastic result for us. If we lose the game, it's still not a disaster, though, as I said. Our goal difference is a lot better than theirs, and Liverpool's, for example, as well. So a loss wouldn't be an absolute disaster, but a draw or a win would be massive, massive result for us. But as I said, we just played one game off camera, and that was away to Man City in the FA Cup quarter-final. And in the two games of the trio we played against them, we've won both of them. We didn't technically win this game in 90 minutes. It was 2-2 draw, but it was a brilliant, brilliant game. Brilliant game. Playing with a counter-attack again, as I said, this time we went a bit more cautious because we were actually at the Etihad Stadium. But look at the chance we've created as well. Of course, they created more chances than us. They dominated possession as well, but this is what I'm playing like, away to Man City and playing with a counter-attack style, and it's working a treat currently. And of course, I am playing exactly the same way in today's game. Whether it will pay off again, I don't know, but it's paid off in the first two games, that is for sure. There are 19 shots, 11 on target, 2.05 XG with 63% possession. But look at us, we had 14 shots, 6 on target with a 2.03 XG as well, and we drew the game 2-2. We actually had a fair few big chances, as you see from the XG. We had a big chance there and there, another big chance there. So we had some big chances to score goals in the game. We could have scored a lot of goals. We were absolutely killing them on the counter-attack. Of course, they had some great chances as well. We actually led the game twice as well. We went 1-0 up through Rashford. They paid us back to make it 1-1. Sancho made it 2-1 at half-time. Brilliant ball from Maignan as well, just saying distribute the flanks, and have really worked a treat in this goal. Edison was about a mile off his line, as he usually is, though. It did help us a lot there. And Haaland, of all people, made it 2-2 in the 67th minute. We managed to get for extra time. And then in the penalty shootout, Rashford missed our first penalty, well, our second penalty, so Man City had the upper hand there. But Kimmich missed his penalty, and it went all the way down to the penultimate penalty takers, actually. And Maignan has 8 penalty taken, or 9 penalty taken. What is it? Yeah, Maignan has 9 penalty taken, so he's quite high up in the list. He managed to score his penalty, which was great. And Edison missed his final penalty. Edison missed the final penalty to get us the win there. So a bit lucky to get through in the penalty shootout, but saying that, we did really well to draw away to Man City 2-2, and as I said, we could have realistically scored 4 or 5 goals in this game. We had big chances in the game. When they do fall our chances in this game with a counter-attack, they were big ones, and we easily could have won the game, easily could have lost the game as well, because they created a lot of chances as well. But all in all, brilliant performance, and we're through to the FA Cup semi-final, where we'll face West Ham in the FA Cup semi-final. Of course, it's being played at Wembley as well. A bit of an unknown what we'll do against West Ham, to be honest, because we beat them 7-0 at home in the league, but we also lost away to them in the league. So, yeah, we'll see what we do there. But if we do get through West Ham in the semi-final, we're more than likely to come across Chelsea in the final, and be a bit of a redemption there if we get through to the final of the FA Cup this season. Obviously, Chelsea beat us in the FA Cup final in the first season, so that would be nice if we got through to the final and overcome Chelsea in the final as well. That'd be brilliant, actually. But 2 more games to go before, well, at least 1 more game to go before then. We'll see what we do against West Ham, I guess. But anyway, let's get to this first game then, away to Man City. As I said, we've just beat them in the last 2 games. Played counter-attack against them in the Carabao Cup final, won 4-1 very comfortably in the end, really. Of course, it was a bit more of a positive counter-attack as we were playing in a neutral venue. But in the FA Cup quarter-final, we went with a cautious mentality, and it worked a treat. So let's do the same thing here today. Let's see if we can get a massive win away to Man City in the league. So, as I said, this is the way we played in the last game against Man City, and I'm not changing a single thing. It went really well. Of course, we didn't win the game in 90 minutes technically, but we did do really well in that game. We drew 2-2 away to. We created lots of chances as well. The only change I have made in terms of personnel is Pedro Porro comes in for Mukiele. He missed that game because he was suspended. Mukiele did well, but Pedro Porro is our number one right back, of course. And also Bruno Fernandes comes back in the team as well to replace Manu Kone. Kone didn't do too well in that game. Fernandes, of course, is one of our best players, but not the most physical player, but he is a great player nonetheless. And Man City away from home. Can we pull off another great win here? Well, let's find out. All right, here we go. Well, with this tactic, I've got focus play down the left and down the right. In the last 2 times we against Man City, we scored 6 goals in 2 games against them. So let's hope it works again today. They had 2 different fullbacks in the last game. Then they had Kimmich at right back and Baldy at left back. Both had their weak points at fullback, has to be said. Kimmich is quite slow, and Baldy just not very good fullback. Anyway, this game has been absolutely dead so far. Absolutely dead. Now I say that, we've finally got our first highlight. So yeah, the fullbacks are looking a bit better in this game. Kyle Walker, more an actual fullback than Joshua Kimmich. Not saying Kimmich's not a great player, because of course he is, but a bit slow, so we was able to exploit him a little bit. And Alejandro Baldy, not the best defender in the world, so the fullbacks are looking a little bit better today, it has to be said. But still, in my opinion, that is probably the weak point of the group here. Now I say that, here's Yeri Pino. Oh, no. Goodness for that. Maignan slides to get the ball there. Hero in the last match, he got an assist for a goal, for Jadon Sancho's goal. And also, he scored his penalty and saved the final penalty as well. So let's hope Maignan has a similar sort of game here today. Here's Pedro Porro. And Elise gets in his way there for some bizarre reason. Rashford loves the counter-attack. Rashford loves it. And running that Nathan Ake today, I fancy his chances against Nathan Ake. Anyway, here's Pino. Gaia wins the ball back. Now here's Lima to Sancho. Oh my word, what are they doing? Elise, you got to score. Get in. What a start to this match again. What on earth is happening there? It's an absolute gift, but I was wondering. It felt like time stood still at Elise. You can't miss that. Surely not, mate. I know it's your weaker right foot, but you can't miss that. What on earth are they doing? It's another brilliant start against Man City. 3rd match in a row of taking the lead against them. What are they doing? Long way to go yet, but still another brilliant start to the match against them. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciate as well. So back on the highlight here. Here's Jack Grealish with the ball. Scalvini fakes a foul there, but it's definitely outside the box. We're going to get the drama going to VAR, but that's definitely outside the box for sure. Rule of thumb is if it looks like it's outside of the box, then 90% of the time it's definitely outside the box, to be honest. Yeah, definitely outside the box. Not saying it's not a dangerous free kick opportunity for him, though, because it definitely is. Well, I expect us to be under a lot of pressure for the rest of the game now, but in my experience of Man City, in the last 2 games especially, we're going to get goals. 5 goals in the first game, we won 4-1, and 4 goals in the last game as well, so goals are certainly not done in this game, that is for sure. But at the moment, we're winning the game. We're leading the game again for the 3rd game in a row of taking the lead against them. Unbelievable. Look how many chances we've restricted them to in a minute. Brilliant. Maignan, one of his long free kicks. Usually see him doing short goal kicks, sorry, not free kicks. But in the counter-attacking style, playing with long free kicks. Anyway, through again. Here's Elise. Elise, got it still. Fernandes, got to score. Oh, what a miss from Bruno Fernandes. Another big opportunity for us, though. Got a corner out of it. Bruno Fernandes to take it. Come on. Massive game in the league title race, this. Massive match. It's cleared, though. And it's Ilkay Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan, a man who loves manager, apparently, which I think is pretty class. Amazing. Anyway, 1-0 up at half-time. We cannot ask for much better than that. Look at the way we're playing as well. Okay, we're not creating too many chances, that is for sure, but look how many chances we restrict them to. Only 6 shots and only 1 on target with 0.36 XG. So we're playing really, really well at the minute. And at the moment we're leading the game, which is obviously very, very nice. Okay, second half gets underway here. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead, or Man City guaranteed to score a goal here. At the moment we are defending like kings, it has to be said. They're not creating anything. They haven't had a single shot in the second half yet. 10 minutes into the second half, finally get a highlight. Here's Jack Grealish with the ball. To Pino. But Gaia wins it back very, very easily. Look at Rashford. Rashford, is he through? He might be offside. Is he offside? He might be offside. What a goal. If he's not offside, we're 2-0 up in the Manchester derby in the biggest game of the season. He's onside. Get in. What a start to the second half. What a game again. Get in. Get in. Time has run to perfection. We're 2-0 up in this massive, massive match. Of course, the game is still not over yet. It's still Man City we're playing here, but what another brilliant match we've got against them. Absolutely fantastic. Rashford's got a slight knock, but he feels like he can shake it off, so we'll leave him on for now. Elise's on a yellow card. He's tired. We'll take him off. We'll bring on Asensio for him. He's a very good player. Who other changes to make here? Conte's not having the best of games, but I'm not going to bring him off at this moment in time. Sancho on the yellow card as well. Let's bring on Fati as well. Fati and Asensio on in those winger positions. 2-0 up here in the Manchester derby. Absolutely loving life. We've got a free kick now. Bruno Fernandes to take it into Pedro Porro. Back to Fernandes. Bruno, what are you doing, pal? Porro's there to cover you, though. Here's Conte. Can't go 3-0, can it? Surely not. Here's Fati. To Bruno Fernandes. Fati! Asensio! Get in. Get in there. Get in. What a win. What a result this is. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, but what a result this will be. 3-0 at the Etihad Stadium. Oh my word. If you'd have told me before these 3 games against Man City, we'd beat them 4-1 in the Carabao Cup final, we'd draw 2-2 away from them in the FA Cup quarter-final and penalties, and we'd be 3-0 up away in the league at 64 minutes, I'd say you're absolutely delusional, mate. But look what's going on here. Absolutely brilliant. 20 minutes to go. They can't create anything against us. We are flying in this game. Absolutely flying. What a performance. Well, Rashford is very tired. And also do remember that we've got Bayern Munich in 3 days' time. I know we're taking a risk taking Rashford off here, but we'll bring a Cardi on for him. And one more change as well. Let's take Porro off and bring Mukiele on as well. 20 minutes to go. We're currently leading Man City 3-0 at the Etihad. 10 minutes to go. They need to score 3 goals. What a win. What a win this will be. Unbelievable. Got a chance to counter him here as well. Here's Ansu Fati. Cardi, stay on side, you plank. Here's Asensio. Can't go for it. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. We scored a 4th goal, but he's offside for sure. Cardi doesn't know how to stay on side, this bloke. He don't know what clue what he's doing. If that was Rashford there, it'd be 4-0 right now, for sure. He knows how to stay on side. He's definitely offside there, for sure. No, he's not. What am I talking about? He's not offside. It's 4-0. What on earth? What is happening? What is happening? He's not offside because he's playing him on side, isn't he? Oh my word. I can't believe it. I've seen it all now. 4-0. Oh my word. He's on side. Look. Oh my. I can't believe this. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. He don't even need to go very defensive and time wasting this point. They're not going to score 4 goals in the last 2.5 minutes, are they? Oh my word. Win of the series. Win of the series, this. Didn't think we'd top the 4-1 Carabao Cup final win, to be honest with you, but this is... We're going for a 5th goal. Are we really going for a 5th goal here? Oh my word, we hit the bar. What a win. What a win. Absolutely unbelievable. What a win. Get in there. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my word, what a performance that is. Never in a million years did I think we'd come here and win the game 4-0. I was just hoping for a draw. But in these 3 games we played against Man City in 3 different competitions, we beat them 4-1 in the Carabao Cup final. We drew 2-2 away in the FA Cup quarter final and got through on penalties. And we just beat them 4-0 away in the biggest match of the league season at the Etihad. Oh my word, what a win. What a performance. They dominated the ball, 68% possession, but we don't care. We don't care. They had only 10 shots, only 3 on target in the match with a 0.67 XG. Erling who? Was he even on the pitch today? Didn't see him once. Did not see him once. Jack Grealish was a 6 rating as well. Kept in quiet, didn't we? Pedro Porro had him in his back pocket the entire game. We only had 8 shots and 6 on target. We buried 4 of them. What a win. What a win. That's, well... Win of the series so far for me. Absolutely fantastic. Not the fact that we only just beat Man City. We demolished them. Beat them 4-0 away from home. Oh my word, what a win. That could be the win that secures the title for us. Absolutely sensational. We're now a point clear of Man City at the top with a game in hand as well. So if we win our game in hand, then we are firm favourites to win the title, of course. Still, it's nowhere near over with yet, of course. There's still 9 games to go. And I'm sure some twists and turns will still happen. And still some big teams to play. But that is a massive, massive win. And... I can't believe it. Marco Asensio off the bench as well, put in man-of-the-match performance there, so he did really well. I just can't believe that win, to be honest with you. Will we be so lucky? Well, we're not lucky. Will we be as fortunate as against Bayern Munich in the next 2 games, though? But look at these wins against Man City. We beat them 4-1 in the Carabao Cup final. Rashford a hat-trick there. We drew 2-2 away in the FA Cup quarter-final. Could have scored more goals in that game as well, though. As I said, we could have scored 4 or 5 goals in that game. And then we just scored 4 at the Etihad to win the game 4-0 away in the Premier League, in the biggest match of the league season. So, brilliant. But this episode is still nowhere near done yet. Only a third of the way done. And look who we've got to play next. Bayern Munich at home, then Brentford at home off Canberra, then Bayern Munich away. So we've got to play them at home first in the first leg. Let's hope we can get a win in the first leg. Okay, here we are. It's time for the first game of 2 against Bayern Munich. We're at home first, so I've gone back to the normal style. Although I'm a little bit nervous about this one, to be honest. Of course, we just saw what we can do against Man City away, but with the counter-attacking style, won the game 4-0. But at home against Bayern Munich, trying to dominate the ball, will it work out well? Someone who's wise would probably say, why don't you just stick to what you did against Man City there? But we're at home, we're at Old Trafford. We don't play counter-attacking, cautious mentality at home. We play with controlled possession. It's gone very well at home this season, it has to be said. Have we lost a game at home? I don't think we lost a game at home all season, so it's gone really well. Of course, I know we're playing Bayern Munich though, so I'm playing a little bit more defensive-minded, shall we say. In terms of the team sheet, of course, only 3 days since we played Man City there. Maignan remains in goal, of course. Porro remains at right-back, despite him being tired. Scalvini and Coley made it centre-back as well, despite them being quite tired as well. Lukanets comes in at left-back over Jose Gaia. Conte remains in there. Thuram comes back into the team. He's going to play in here as a Roman playmaker support. Kone comes into the team as well, centre midfielder on attack. We've got Asensio on the right. He comes in for Elise. Rashford remains in the team. He's on to left-hand side, though. I feel like Rashford could really get the better of Benjamin Pavard today. Pavard is quite slow for a fullback, so that's why I put Rashford on the left, despite him being tired. And Ansu Fati is up front. So, going back to the control possession today, I'm a little bit nervous about this one, though. Bayern Munich at home. Can we get a win in the first leg? Well, let's find out. Well, that was a great win against Man City. Can we back that up with a great win against Bayern Munich, though? Well, let's find out. They've got a great team. Bayern Munich, of course, but the weak part of their squad, I think, is that right-back position, Pavard, to be honest with you. And in the early stages, we've really taken the game to Bayern Munich at the moment. We're really dominating the game in terms of possession and chances created, but 17 minutes in, we got our first highlight, and it's Bayern Munich with the ball, unfortunately, and Gnabry's through here. Maignan saves it. I'm not sure if he's offside or not. Apparently he wasn't. Here we are on the break. It's Rashford up against Pavard, which Rashford was fully fit, because he might make a difference here. Ooh, Koopmeiners takes him out. I don't think that's a red card. I think it's a yellow card. Maybe not even yellow card, but looking good in the early stages of this game so far. Dominating possession, but here's Bayern Munich, with Aymar. I don't know if he's any relative of Pablo Aymar, a bit of a FootballManager legend for me back in the day. I used to always start a season with Valencia. I don't know why. When I was about, 11 or 12, back in the early days of FootballManager, I always started a season with Valencia, and I used to love Pablo Aymar. But anyway, that's not him, that is Aymar. He plays for Osasuna in real life, I believe. I wasn't quite sure who he was, to be honest with you. I checked him out, he's quite good. I wouldn't say he's amazing though, but he's quite good. Anyway, it's Upamecano. Back to Sevilla, it's definitely a weak point of their team as well. Don't know what he's doing in goal, to be honest with you. Where's Manuel Neuer? No idea, must be injured. Anyway, it's Thuram, who's surrounded. Where you going? You left him free. Lukanets wins the ball back though, and it's Rashford. But end-to-end this highlight here. Here's Rashford into Fati. All the time in the world, Fati. Lovely finish. What a curl that was, that finish there. Looked like it was going a mile wide. But we've been curling to the back of the net. We lead Bayern Munich in the early stages here. 1-0 after 35 minutes. Any sort of win in the first leg will do me, to be honest with you. But the way it started, can we win it by a couple of goals? Can we really take the advantage into Munich here? Rashford and Ansu Fati just seemed like he's left all alone. Look at this shot. It looked like it was going a mile wide, but lovely curl on the ball, and we're 1-0 up in this game as well. We've scored 5 goals without a reply so far in this episode against Man City and Bayern Munich. That's pretty incredible. Anyway, long way to go in this game and this tie all together as well. So let's not get too excited. But at half-time, we're playing really well, dominating the game. Bayern Munich haven't turned up at all, and we're winning the game 1-0. Well, at half-time, I don't think I need to change anything, to be honest with you. I think it's going really well as it is right now, and we're sticking with the things I was going in the minute because we're dominating the game, and Bayern Munich are not creating anything against us. So at the moment, all is good. 1-0 up. Saying that though, the second half has been rather dull so far, isn't it? Not much has happened in the second half. Well, of course, we've got some tired players in the squad. Only been 3 days since he's played Man City, of course. So Pedro Porro can come off now. Hasn't had the best of games either. I bring Mukiele on for him. He's fully fit. Do I take Rashford off? Yeah, you know what? I'll take Rashford off because we've got Jadon Sancho on the bench. Jadon Sancho is obviously a very, very good player as well. So Jadon Sancho on for Rashford. 28 minutes to go here. Mukiele with a throw-in. Throws it into Kone. Back to Mukiele. Oh. Kone to Conte. He don't score goals. Conte! Fatty! Back to Conte! It's blocked again! Oh, and the keeper catches it, but almost 2-0 there. A couple of block shots in the box. Are we staying on the highlight here? It's Villa. Kicks it long. Coley wins the header. But only to Thomas Muller, but then Thuram gets it. Now here's Kone. Back to a Coley. Now his next goal could be crucial in the entire tie here. Thuram, heavy touch from Thuram there. Oh no. He's got a bit wide, but here's Pavard. How close was that? How close was that? Well, we almost gave him a gift there. We are dominating this game. We really are the better team. I'd be quite disappointed when we win the game by 1 goal, to be honest. Another big chance against a big club. Come on. Can we get through Bayern Munich over these 2 legs here? We're starting off very promising, but of course, long way to go yet. Hell of a long way to go. That's what I mean. Can we get a second goal and make this advantage really count here? Obviously, that does not mean tie over at all, going to the Allianz Arena, but it'd be very nice. Here's Scalvini. Maignan came a mile out of his goal there, but he did quite well. A Coley with a long ball through to Sancho. Nice ball. Sancho played it across to Kone. It's 2-0. What a miss. Oh my word, what a miss from Kone. What a miss. Right, let's make a couple more changes here. Should be 2-0 really. Should be 2-0. Disappointing. No, I'm going to take off Thuram. I'm going to bring on Bruno Fernandes. You can't play as a DM though, so I'm going to play Kone there as our own playmaker. Bruno Fernandes is central midfielder on attack. One more change as well. No, I'm going to take Conte off as well. He's on a yellow card. And he's tired. Bring on Conrad Lima for him. So 20 minutes to go. Let's at least not concede in the game. Got to at least win the game now. The way we've dominated the game, we've got to win the game. Can we get a second goal though before the game ends? I would love a second goal here. How much? We've restricted Bayern Munich and Man City so much in this episode so far today. So much. 5 minutes to go. Only a couple minutes to go now. 4 minutes at a time. Will we see anything else? Well, should be disappointed. It's a win at the end of the day, home to Bayern Munich, and we're already just seeing what we can do away to a big team. We beat Man City 4-0 away, so I'm not going to say we're going to beat Bayern Munich 4-0 away as well, but we know we've got it in us to get a win or draw at least there to get through. I'm just kind of disappointed though, to be honest. We did dominate the game here, played really well. We should have got at least a second goal here, and obviously a 2-goal lead is a big difference in a 1-goal lead. But at the end of the day, it is a win. We got what we needed to do here with the 1-0 win, but could have been more, probably should have been more, but let's not complain here. Beat Man City 4-0 away, beat Bayern Munich 1-0 at home. Let's not be a moaner, because there might jinx things here, but I don't know, we weren't at our best. It wasn't. We were good. We were good at it. What are you talking about? What's the recommendations here? We were very good in that game. I would say we was close to our best, to be honest with you. Playing Bayern Munich, one of the biggest teams in the world, so did really well there. We could have got a second goal though, which is a little bit disappointing. But all in all, what an episode so far. What an episode. But still, that means the Champions League got it all to play for still in the second leg. Of course, I will set up with a counter-attacking style in Munich. It'd be foolish not to, really, wouldn't I? Look at the wins we pulled off this season. Away to Liverpool 2-0 in the league, counter-attacking. Away to Man City 4-0 in the league, counter-attacking as well. So why would I not use it away to Bayern Munich? Of course I will. And hopefully we can pull off another miraculous win there. We can just draw the game. I'll be ecstatic with that, because that means we're going through to the Champions League semi-final. But anyway, got to play Brentford at home off camera now. Of course, I'm going to rest a few of the players here. I'm not going to go stupid, though, because I don't want to blow this lead we have at the top. And I've already blown a home game against Leicester there. We're at the bottom of the league. And can't do that again. So we need to go with kind of a strong 11. Good thing is we've got a 5-day break before the Bayern Munich game. So I can put almost a strong 11 out there, which hopefully will see us get the win over Brentford. Make sure you stick around though, guys. We've got the big one coming up next. Away to Bayern Munich, the second leg of the Champions League. Can we get through to the semi-final of the Champions League? We'll find out in a sec. Okay, it's time for the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final here, away to Bayern Munich. We did just manage to beat Brentford at home, though, in the league game off camera, very comfortably as well. Marco Asensio made it 1-0 in the 21st minute. Ansu Fati with 2 goals off the bench there. He's doing really well in recent times. Since I criticised him on camera, he's buckled his ideas up and looking really good. And Kefren Thuram with a goal there as well. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes there. But we were by far the better team in that game, and we deserved to win. So we're in the game 4-0 there. We're level on points on the top with Liverpool, but We played 2 games left. Man City as well, we're 4 points clear of them now, with a game in hand. So did they lose another game? Did they lose the game in that game week? They must have done. Man City lost 2-1 away to Leeds, so with that loss they've had there, we're in firm control of the league title here, and win our game in hand over Man City, we'll be on 72 points, so 7 points clear of them. And if we win our game, 2 games in hand over Liverpool, we're 6 points clear of them. So we're in firm control of the league title now, which is great. I didn't know Man City lost in that game because that is absolutely brilliant for us. Still got some big games to go though. We've got to play Everton away, which is never easy. Play Chelsea and Arsenal still left, both at home though, which is great. Still away to Brighton as well, away to Leeds. So league title is definitely not over with, but looking really, really good. But anyway, today is all about the Champions League. And in terms of the team for today's game, we've got Maignan in goal, Porro right back, Gaia left back, Scalvini and Okoli centre backs, and we've got Conte, Lima and Fernandes in midfield, Alicia on the right, Fati on the left, and Rashford up front. So I'm going with exactly the same tactic and style as against Man City away though. Beat them 4-0 away from home. And I'm focusing play down the left and down the right again. I feel like their weakest point in the team by far is their right back, Jeremy Frimpong. He's obviously a good player, but defensively wise, he's not great, to be honest with you. And also, Alphonso Davies is better than Frimpong going forward, especially. He's brilliant. But at the back, though, 2 fullbacks. I feel like that's where we can get them. So that's why I'm going with that today. Fati starts today on the left as well. I was conflicted who to start on the left, Rashford or Fati, but Rashford's been so good up front. We play counter-attacking style. He stays up front. So Bayern Munich away from home, avoid defeat here, and we're going through to the Champions League semi-final. Well, an absolutely brilliant episode for us so far, of course. Beating Man City 4-0 away in the league, and beating Bayern Munich 1-0 at home. We've got a corner here as well. Corner chance. Referee, get out of the way. Here's Lima. Oh, Lima, what a miss. What a miss, Lima. Shocking. Shocking that. Yeah, but what a great episode for us so far. Absolutely brilliant. Can we top it off, though, and get through to the Champions League semi-final? Only a 1-0 lead from the first leg. It's not much, is it? Should have been more, really. But we started off this game very promising by the looks of it. Oh, my word. Porro's deflected effort and almost went in the back of the net. Has to be said that Bayern Munich's team is looking better than the first leg as well, which is even more scary. They've got Neuer in goal. Also, Frimpong right back instead of Pavlov. But saying that, the right backs aren't the best, to be honest with you. Got Goretzka in midfield as well, though, instead of Koopmeiners, who I think is a better option. So the team is just looking, all in all, better, to be honest. But 10 minutes in, it remains 0-0, of course. And if we get through to the semi-final, we'll face either Barcelona or Real Madrid in the final as well. So how interesting would that be? Real Madrid played them 3 times so far in the series and yet to get even a draw against them. So that'll be nerve-wracking. But anyway, we'll get there first. But Rashford through and goal again. This boy loves a counter-attack. He loves a counter-attack. What a player. That is now 6 goals without reply against Man City and Bayern Munich in this episode so far. Oh my word. Oh my word. I'm loving this counter-attack away to these big teams. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Rashford with the goal there. We're 1-0 up in this tie in the second leg. That means he needs to score 2 goals just to get back on level terms of us. Of course, they are capable of that, so let's not get too excited. Let's not get too excited, Kenny. But can this episode get any better? Can it get any better? Cody with good covering there of Musiala, but he gives it away to Musiala. Here's Gnabry. Oh my word, we finally conceded a goal. Finally conceded a goal. 21 minutes in. First big chance of Bayern Munich, and they're taking it, unfortunately for us. Kohli let the team down a little bit there, it has to be said. He did let the team... Saying that, though, we are still in the lead in the tie currently, so that is great. But Kohli, I don't know what he's doing. You don't really see mistakes from Kohli. There's a mistake there. It's 1-1 now. Back in the highlight just a minute later as well. I did say, can things get any better in the episode? Well, it could go pear-shaped here. Here's Frankie de Jong, who shoots. And scores. Wow. Okay. Shouldn't really be going in the back of the net, to be honest with you. And that is one hell of a turnaround in the space of 2 minutes, isn't it? One hell of a turnaround. Oh my word. We see our first and second goals in the episode in the matter of a minute. Well, Maignan should be saving that. I'm sorry. Decent strike, but Maignan should be saving that. Well, that is not what we wanted to see. A goal from Gnabry and de Jong in the space of a minute there. That is pretty shocking, to tell you the truth. But as it stands, we're still level in a tie. So at the moment, it's still alright for us. But that is poor. That's poor, that. The midfield has been pathetic today so far, to be honest. At half-time, I'm a little bit concerned. We were 1-0 up. Now it was 1-1 and 2-1 in a matter of seconds. Yeah, I'm thrashing the arms about. The midfield has been pretty woeful so far, has to be said. What changes do I make, though? You know what? I'm not making any changes at half-time. We're away to Bayern Munich, for goodness sake. Let's not get carried away here. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's just stick to what we've got. There's a special 2 minutes there. We already took the lead in the game. We're seeing where we can score against them on the counter-attack. And here's Elise with the ball. Looking for Fernandez. Gets there somehow. Good area, but Neuer gathers it easily. But let's just, as long as it's 2-1, we remain counter-attacking style. Just stick to how we're doing. We're expected to be the worst team in this game. We're away to Bayern Munich, for goodness sake. So I'm not going to do anything stupid here. Go more positive or anything like that. As long as it's 2-1. If it goes 3-1, I might need to rethink my options here. Anyway, here's Frankie de Jong. Out to, wants to be out to Frimpong. He annoys the ball. Obviously got a shout from Sané there. Back to Neuer. Now who's De Ligt? He gives the ball away to Elise, and then gives the ball away to Davies. What an opportunity, Elise. What are you doing, pal? Oh no, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh my word. A child could have done that. What on earth is he? Why has it been checked? Surely he must be onside. I was going to say, but what is he doing there? Absolutely terrible. What is he thinking? What's he thinking? Look at that. That's just a gift. That's an absolute... Oh my word, what are you doing, boy? Oh my word. Well, this is turning into a bit of a disaster now. Maignan flapping at the ball. It's going all over the place now. We need to make some changes here. After this corner, we need to make some changes. There's something is not right here. Something is severely not right. Frimpong with the corner. At the moment, we are going out of the Champions League now. 3-1 down. This episode started off so well for us. Now it's gone all pear-shaped. There's still 37 minutes to go, so let's not go too crazy. If it goes 4-1, 5-1, we are over with. I made just one change. I made a ball winning midfielder defend to support, and I brought on Thuram for lineman. I've also brought Sancho on for Fatu, who's had a poor game as well. So I'm not going to go too crazy. It's still 3-1. One more goal, we're back in the game. We've proven that we can score on the counter-attack against them. But midfield today has been absolutely woeful. Now it's not long before I have to go positive, to be honest. Only 27 minutes to go, but this is really disappointing, this, isn't it? 2-0 up on the tie, and now we're 3-2 down. But Scalvini with a lovely ball through to Elise there. Elise with a What a goal. What a goal. I thought that went wide. It looked like it went wide. Another amazing curling goal. How is that in the back of the net? Give it to him. This is one of the two positive. Very counter-attacking. Scalvini. I just switched Scalvini from ball-playing defender to central defender as well. How's that gone in? Looked like it missed. Oh my word. Yeah, I'll change Scalvini from ball-playing defender to central defender as well. He was going too far forward. He needs to stay in line with Coley. Where was Scalvini in that attack Bayern Munich had to be? Where was he? He was nowhere to be seen. That where he was. Anyway, they're back on the highlight straight after that though. Still very concerning, to tell you the truth. What a game though. 3-2. Back on level pegging, but here's Frimpong through now. Coley. No, Coley, what's he doing again? What's he doing? He's forgotten how to defend in this game. He's forgotten completely how to defend. What's he doing? Oh, he's had a nightmare game, he has. He's had an absolute nightmare game. What is he doing, man? Oh my, what is he doing again? He wins the ball back. He's such a donkey, honestly, such a donkey. Well, 20 minutes to go. We're back on the highlight. I'm about to make another change, but back on the highlight. Fernandez with a corner. It's just wide. It's just wide. Well, we need to go more for it now, don't we? We can't be staying cautious now. That's all good. Just do that change from cautious to balanced, and put both wing backs on attack. No, we don't. Do we? Fernandez is in a woeful game. I'll bring Manu Kone on for him. This is what we're going to do. We need Conte in there. We'll put on Mazzala. Put him on central midfielder attack. Alright, 20 minutes to go. We just need one more goal and we're on level peggings with Bayern Munich. I don't want to go too gung-ho because if they score another goal, it's over, isn't it? 12 minutes to go. We've got another free corner chance. Luka Netz to take it. Coley, can you go from 0 to hero? No, he can't. Well, it could be over with in the Champions League, but, we're doing really well in the league, of course. Looks like the title's coming back to us. Hopefully, we shall see. the Carabao Cup won that already. FA Cup, big chance of that as well so far. So it could be a great season for us still, even if we get knocked out of the Champions League. It's not over yet, though. As I said, I don't want to go too gung-ho, especially against a team like Bayern Munich, because if they score a fifth, it's definitely over if they score a fifth goal. So, sticking a little to the counter-attack still, but going a little bit more positive, of course. Here's Upamecano. The Goretzka, and I thought there might be a chance there. Here's Lucas Hernandez. He gets past him with ease. I know what he's doing there. Hello. Hello. Lucas Hernandez just run through the whole team. Hello. Well, 5 minutes to go. We've done quite well with this game as well, which is a sad thing. 4 minutes added time. I think it's over with, to be honest. It's not over with, but it's a corner for them, so looks like it's over with. It's definitely over with now. Definitely over. Well, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. But I did say the episode can't get much better than this, can it? We beat Man City 4-0 away. Beat Bayern Munich 1-0. We should have scored more than one goal at home to Bayern Munich, though. We should have beat them by 2-0. We should have won 2-0 at least. If we would have won 2-0, we'd still be out right now. But, yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is. Started off great to this leg as well, but unfortunately we've been schooled by Bayern Munich there. Just not a great performance all around, was it? The counter-attack did not work in this game, it has to be said. It did not work. Does work against Man City, didn't work against Bayern Munich, unfortunately for us. Did look like it might start working though. In the 14th minute went 1-0 up, of course, but then that 2 minute period there was devastating. At least they got us back in level pegging again, but Frimpong and Upamecano later on made still the deal there. But oh well. I have to move on. The Champions League, no Champions League title for us in this series, unfortunately. Bayern Munich have got the better of us. Disappointing, as I said, especially that first leg, because we should have got more than 1-0 win. 2-0 at least. Of course, we could be talking about a whole different thing right now. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it. But of course, the season is still going really well. Won the Carabao Cup. We're in pole position to win the league title. And we're in the FA Cup semi-final as well, which is the next game, by the way, against West Ham in the semi-final of the FA Cup. In terms of the next episode, though, of course, the Champions League is over with now, unfortunately. That is really disappointing. But we're still going for it in the league. And in terms of the final episode here, well, I'll bring you back for either... Well, it might be a triple episode again, to be honest. I'll bring you back for Brighton away and Leeds away. And I'll also feature the FA Cup final there as well if we're in the FA Cup final. So yeah, make sure you join me for the next episode, guys. That'll be a big one as well. Still got some big games to come up, of course. FA Cup semi-final against West Ham. Hopefully we can win that, get through to the FA Cup final. That'd be a nice way to finish off. I win a domestic treble to finish off the series. That'd be very nice. And can't get it all, can you? Cannot get it all. But make sure you join me for the next episode, guys. As I said, the final games of the season and the FA Cup final, hopefully, we shall see. And thank you for watching this video. Please remember, if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button, please, guys. It really helped me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.